up, YouTube? It's your boy Z Coles out here, man. This is gonna be I'm gonna try to make it a quick video. It's a Naruto topic, so anime talk. So I just was in a debate with one of my closest friends, who I've known since ninth grade. He's a really big Naruto fan. I'm a really big Naruto fan. I somewhat am known to criticize Naruto because where I'm from, I feel like niggas kind of overrated it a little bit sometimes. Like the niggas who, like, don't get me wrong, are definitely anime fans, are big anime fans, but like not the ones who strictly read all manga, all anime. I usually go to them, the ones with all manga and anime with anime topics, but I'll listen, I'll definitely listen to my niggas because my nigga, he knows Naruto. I know Naruto. So we were talking, right? And he said, and I am not going to deny this, he said in the fight at when Sasuke was leaving to go to Orochimaru, the fight at the Final Valley, Naruto versus Sasuke, Sasuke would have killed Naruto. He brought up the what was it? It was like a it was a pile driver. Yeah, Sasuke literally pile drove Naruto off of like the cliff of the waterfall and slammed his head first into the ground. I don't know how that doesn't kill someone. Now that slam is not in the manga. So he then says this, which I feel is like really stupid. He said it happened on the panel, but you just didn't see it. That's basically what he said. And I was sitting here like, bro, that's not how it works. If you don't see it, that means it's an anime only thing. Now, Kurama says to Naruto basically, you should be thanking me or the beloved fourth Hokage for granting you my power or whatever. And then he basically says, well, before I get into that, then I say, okay, so when Naruto gets Kurama's power, Naruto is going to kill Sasuke, but Sasuke then goes in the third stage, the curse mark, okay? So he basically says Naruto is supposed to die multiple times in Naruto, but he gets protected by plot armor. So then I say Sasuke is supposed to die multiple times in Naruto, mostly Shippuden, and gets protected by plot armor. Now, this is another thing. A lot of people, I know people feel like Sasuke, like he's just crazy and just we're always upset that Sasuke, really will always do the opposite of what Itachi wanted him to do until like the end. And he says that no, the thing is Sasuke, he only is getting trained from not only, but he gets trained. So let's say when he goes to Orochimaru, he gets trained for Orochimaru for that 3-year time skip, and then the additional time, which ends at episode 114. That's when Sasuke fights Orochimaru and seals him inside of him. Now, mind you, Sasuke says many times, because people like Soigetsu and Karen are saying to Sasuke, like, bro, how did you beat Orochimaru? And Sasuke says to them, Orochimaru was extremely weak compared to his prime self. That is the only reason I beat him, okay? So that's a fight he admits he should have lost. He was protected from writing. Okay, then let's talk about Itachi. How he fought a nigga with stage 4 cancer and still doesn't win, okay? Now, don't get me against Deidara, that's probably Sasuke's best performance I've ever seen. His ability to like dissect the earth nature versus his lightning nature is just crazy. Like that match is a chess fight, and to me is one of the best fights in Naruto. Okay? So then I know right after that fight he goes and fights Itachi. I don't think he was healed. I think he was healed. Yeah, he was healed by Karen, I believe. Yeah, he definitely was healed before that fight. So then he fights Itachi, wins, loses, whatever you want to call it. Okay, do I have to bring up Killer B? He fights Killer B. He loses multiple times. He dies multiple times. He is protected from Karen's ability to heal him and him using a Matarasu, giving them a chance to escape. They thought they killed B, but we all know it really gave him a chance to escape. A lot of people don't like Sasuke and Shippuden also because he's getting these power boosts by, like, I guess you can say by fighting, but it's not like he's a Saiyan. It's never stated that Uchihas get stronger every time they fight. I think fighting is technically a form of training because you're still fighting for someone, learning things as you fight. So maybe you can say fighting is the best form of training. Okay, I'll listen to that argument. But if we're talking about training, Orochimaru gets sealed up episode 114 in Naruto. Shippuden. Shippuden has 512 episodes. That's 20, not even 23% of that series is Sasuke training. That whole series, that whole time, Naruto is training all the way up until literally during the war arc. He is still training with B to master KSM1. Okay, so what I'm saying is me and him were arguing for the longest, bro. Because I was telling him, like, my nigga, Sasuke has been protected many times too, and not only has he been protected in Shippuden, he says Naruto was blessed with the ability of Kurama. I said, okay, well, Sasuke was blessed with the Sharingan. He says that the Sharingan is something you still have to unlock, while Naruto was literally given Kurama. I said, do they not both come from the Sage of the Six Paths? It to me, it's somewhat kind of the same thing. It might be a little bit of a reach, but that's how I feel. Then he says, what does he say? He said, oh yeah, he says you have to unlock Sharingan, all that. Okay, that is true. But to get the MS, the Mangekyo, you have to see the person I think is your best friend or the person closest to you die. It was one of those things like a best friend or something like that. And you don't even have to kill him yourself. Itachi did not kill Obito. Obito committed suicide. Itachi saw his death and unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan. Sasuke unlocks the Mangekyo Sharingan when Itachi I don't know if it's the regular Sharingan or the Mangekyo. I think it's the Mangekyo, but it might not be when he kills his clan and makes Sasuke watch it. So you don't even have to do anything yourself to unlock the Mangekyo, and then to get the EMS, you just take you have to just take your brother's eyes. Okay, so Madara, he doesn't have to fight I forget his name, but Madara doesn't have to fight his brother to take his eyes. His brother's his brother's on his deathbed because of the wound that he got from Tobirama's sword, and Madara takes his eyes. Sasuke takes Itachi's eyes after he dies. Okay, so that is not something else that he doesn't have to do. Meanwhile, while Naruto in the beginning of Shippuden, they tell him, bro, you got to stop relying on the Nine Tails so much, or you're going to hurt. I think it's Yamato who tells him, like, Naruto, like, bro, when you go into when you let Kurama take over, you become a savage, and like nobody can stop you, and you'll attack anybody, even the people you love, because he attacked Sakura, and that's when he had told him, like, you just have to learn how to just stop relying on his power. Like, we want you to be strong without the Nine Tails. Naruto says, okay. So what does Naruto do after that? He gets the Rasengan, which is already an A rank jutsu, higher than the Chidori, which is a B rank, and adds his own chakra nature to it, making it an S rank jutsu that Minato couldn't do, Jiraiya couldn't do. The Rasen Shuriken is known to be so dangerous. Tsunade tells him, do not use that move. I forbid you from using it. It's way too dangerous. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, no, don't get me wrong. Sasuke has the Karin, like, which is really crazy. And he doesn't even need chakra to do it. I understand that. But what Naruto is training throughout the series, and then you can say this and that about Naruto needing Kurama for most of the fights in Naruto, okay? But I can just sit here and say Sasuke needed a MS or EMS most of the fights in Shippuden. And then Naruto, he needs Kurama so much, right? So then what happens? He goes with the tailed beast, what is it called? The tailed beast. I forget the name of it, but it's like where the tailed beasts go to try to master Biji mode or whatever, or link their tailed beasts with them. Naruto fights the Nine Tails and wins. Now it's Nine Tails. It's half of the Nine Tails, which is still so strong. It is still either equal or a little bit stronger than the Eight Tails. Okay. So what I'm saying is, like, bro, we gotta just stop with this. Like, Naruto was just given this, and then what is the whole theme of Indra and Ashura? The theme is, who's the older one? Is it Indra? I think it's Indra. Whoever the older one is, they literally are blessed with extreme visual prowess, basically just a talent that nobody else has, while the younger brother has to work for everything where they get. They're known to be like a class clown or kind of like a weakling, and then they just train, and through hard work and build in their bonds they've built with others, surpass the older brother. It happened with Indra. It happened with Hashirama and Indra and Ashura happened with Hashirama and Madara, and then it happens with Naruto and Sasuke. That's exactly what happens. So I don't know who's gonna see this video, who's gonna comment. I don't even know what I'm gonna title it, but I want you guys to answer to me who has been protected by plot armor more in Naruto, and then who has been protected in the mere fact that just not protected, but who has gotten more power ups, I guess you can say, from just pure BS. I want you guys to answer that. Oh, and before I go into that, we're going to talk about the final battle, because my friend also said that at a point he tries to argue when there's a point in the battle, Sasuke asks Naruto, so you're finally trying to kill me now. I think it's right before or right after Naruto decides to throw the Bijou Rasen Shuriken at Indra's arrow. Yeah, it's Indra's arrow. So Indra's the older brother. So Sasuke launches it. Naruto launches the Rasengan. They tie. But then we're going to talk about this. And I want to credit Swag Kage for his Naruto vs. Sasuke All Forms video when he talks about during that battle, Sasuke is literally jumping down, going full speed with a Onyx Chidori with Bijou chakra in it. He gets chakra from all the tailed beasts. And with an Onyx Chidori, Naruto is literally, he has to fly up with almost no chakra, using a base Rasengan and ties with Sasuke's Chidori. Mind you, most of the fight, I'll be beneficial. I'll say half of the fight, Naruto's not even trying to kill Sasuke. Sasuke is trying to kill him from the moment the fight starts and still doesn't do it. And then at the end, when Naruto's like, bro, I can still fight, even though he's bluffing, he's just talking like, I'll still try to punch you or something. Sasuke's like, bro, I can't beat this guy. I've been trying to kill him the whole time. He hasn't been trying to kill me this whole time. I still haven't been able to kill him. Both of our arms are gone, and this nigga still wants to fight if it's going to bring me back to the village. So that's it for the video, bro. I just want you guys to answer once again, who's got protected the most by plot armor, and who has gotten the most unreasonable or unreasonable and just basically unexplained power boosts and things like that. They say Sasuke gets a his Mangekyo Sharingan gets a different ability depending on his emotion, and you see it happen a lot as he gets angry. He develops his Susanoo more and more. But that's it, you guys, and it's your boy Z Kozart. I'm out.